Hello again, and welcome back to another POV analysis from your dearest Bob. I know I said I was not gonna make other videos on POV analysis, but I've had this pretty good match we had against Stacked on the retrospective TF2 Cup. Really good tournament. Lesser TF2 Cup, but still nonetheless to try out and have some fun. We're kind of unlucky we get Stacked Prem team on our second match, but we weren't gonna win it anyway. There were some pretty strong teams, Premtech, Stacked, fair enough. We had pretty much no chance of winning, but at least it could have lasted a little bit longer. Anyway, yeah, I spoiled it. We get pre-rolled, as you can see from the duration of the video. And I start up by running Ambi, Big Earner, and C&D, and I'm just standing on the roof as usual, checking on the combo and where they're at, the sniper and everything. The Soldier Spy checks that roof segment, and I just keep my eyes on him, see where he thinks I am, and just get away from him. Here I was trying to see where the sniper was, and I was kind of thinking if I should have gotten the sniper or the medic. I probably had enough time to get the sniper and still wait for the medic. But as my first pick, since I was pretty low on health, as he moves in, the sniper moves in, I was pretty sure I would have died when going to the sniper, and I really wanted my first pick to be more influential other than being just a sniper pick. And here I actually almost get the pick on Asa the Wharf. I think that's the way you pronounce. Whatever. Their medic. But unluckily I missed it because I have bad reflexes and I don't get the drop. That happens. Can't do anything about it. So now I made the switch to Invis because I want to be more mobile, more flexible in my approach, because C&D is good for first hold and everything, but I really like Invis more when I get to move around the map more. And here I should have waited to cross when my soldier, because they had a soldier behind me, which is pretty late as you can see right now. I should have waited or maybe took the route underneath the tunnel, like underneath them, instead of going out in the open, because I'm pretty sure the heavy sprayed at me and the soldier and revealed me in the process. That was kind of bad. So at this point I'm moving in. I know the medics has Uber and not much, and I decloak to the side, which is usually your best bet when going for an important pick. And I go for the heavy because he's the slower class, and I managed to get a good force on the medic. And I predict Pyro's movement, which was kind of a semi-circular pattern. He was going for the ammo and the health basically, and then walking in to help his medic. But I get a nice stair stab on him, so that's all well and good. Then I help my medic block the other medics so that he dies. And there again, decloaking to the side, really nice thing while the demo's distracted. And he also got milk, so at that point I'm really sure to just move in and get the pick on him, since I know I'm not gonna die from it most probably. Again, decloaking to the side, getting a sniper, which is a really good pick at this point. And there I saw the medic saw me, so instead of going for him, which was possibly gonna end up in me dying and not achieving anything, you know that the pyro is gonna turn around because the medic called him. And I strafe to the right and snap my view to the left to get a nice stab on him. That's good. At this point we get kind of pushed away from second. So I'm just trying to move in for an important pick to stop them from pushing. I decloak under the stairs as a small class scout, and they don't see me, and I go for the heavy. Now here I'm pretty sure the scout saw me, because I disguised before cloaking in, and then actually cloaking. That makes a smoke trail appear around your body, even when you're cloaked. So that was possibly the cause why the scout saw me so easily and killed me. So remember, when you want to cloak in and get away, always cloak in and then disguise. So here I'm just standing in this corner and waiting. I get really tapped, I'm pretty low, so I'm just staying here and trying not to get hit again. Heavy sees me again, flashes me again, so I just want to get out of there. I step the sentry so I don't die, and I step the sniper. Good thing about Big Earner, as you can see, I stepped the sniper and I had a really good speed boost that allowed me to try the stab on the demo. Even though I missed it, I was still able to run away because of the speed boost and dodge the pipes. And still, I'm alive. So, really, really nice thing that the Big Earner offers. Here, I really wanted to get some people off the cart because that's gonna help in slowing the cart getting pushed or making them allocate more important classes on the cart. And I'm able to get the scout and the soldier. I would have been able to get Beep as well, the engineer, but you know, Nesh is a pretty good sniper. He has pretty good reflexes and kind of fucked me there. But it's not that huge of a deal in the end. Oh, here I make a pretty bad mistake by going for the sniper. He had a lot of people around him. I wanted to get him because sniper is usually a pretty good pick, especially in the higher divs where snipers have, you know, snipers are much better. And they can really be annoying. So, yeah. But I call out that the sniper was there and my sniper manages to pick him. So that's pretty good. And now they're pushing up top. And at this point they're gaining a lot of momentum and they're about to cap the cart. So I really want to get people off the cart at the moment. And I go for the engineer. And I could have gotten the pyro, but I get called out by the scout and ultimately killed. And that signals the end of the round. They get a pretty good time. They get 6 minutes and 12, which is pretty much easy win. But hey, we tried at least, right? Right? Yeah. So now in offense, I'll be much more aggressive. I know that I can die a lot more because I can respawn in just a couple seconds, so that's not a huge deal. And I'm just waiting for, and I was seeing if they would have spammed that door. They don't, so I just cloak in before going out, and then I go there. I stay heavy, just staying there, and I actually thought I could stab him from here, try it, but then I noticed that I actually can't reach him, and I try and go for a stab on the soldier, even though I don't get him. I get called out, and I actually didn't know that the sentry was staying right there. I think that if it wasn't there, I would have survived. But hey, at least my team knows that it's over there now. I think that at this point the engineer moves it when we start spamming. And I really wanted to get more time on my cloak because I really know that I'm not gonna be able to do much on the with my revolver, especially the Big Earner, because I have less health. So I just grabbed the Letranger for that more cloak time. So at this point on a map like those, I really want to either get the medic or the engineer. Well, on a payload map, they're top priority. And I go for the engineer. He's distracted because we're kind of spamming it. And I get a nice stab on him and a sap on the sentry. I should have sapped the tele as well because it's a really good thing to do instead of going for a medic, which is heavily protected. And yeah. I got a little bit greedy there. I should have really gotten Telly. Telly is an amazing thing that really helps a team a lot. Having someone walk to the point or to the holding position or anything instead of taking a Telly. That TF2 is all based around time. So the more time you make them lose, the better. And getting a Telly is one of those things that helps you deal with time. There I really wanted to get the telly, as I said, and I had to suicide for it, but it ends up paying off because getting the telly down in that situation is gonna help because they're gonna stop spawning right around the corner and be ready to hold. That's good. We could have possibly pushed in a little bit better if I had gotten a telly, so that was kind of a bad mistake by my part. Usually try to take your time and find tellies and destroy them because they're really good assets, as I told you. And you should really focus and take a bit of time taking them down. And they get some free points. There I really wanted to get the demo because it's a really huge pick. Demo Man usually, I think that the Demo Man is the class that outputs the most amount of damage in the game. And I think that in general it's a better pick than Heavy, even though getting a pick on the Heavy also allows your team like jumpers, and people like to attack the combo more easily because with the pocket down, which is the heavy, it's easier to get a pick on Demo Man and Medic. But whatever. Here I wanted to decloak on the roof because usually people don't check it, but I should have known that the heavy was gonna peek there and deal with our soldier. But it doesn't really matter because, as I said, in offense, it's okay to suicide for some picks, especially if their medic has uber charge, because you're gonna respawn in anyway, so not really too much of a problem. So this point our medic gets picked again by the sniper, and I really wanted to go for him, but Pyro sprays me. Pretty accurate spike checking, I guess. And at that point I just turned around and wanted to see if he was following me, the Pyro. But he doesn't, because the only thing I could have done there was possibly kill him with a trick stab. I was gonna die of Afterburn anyway, or maybe just getting spammed, so I really just didn't care about it and just walked right in. I got an arrow to the face. That happens as well. Just moving in, always keep track of ammo boxes on the ground, really important. There I decloak around the rock because I thought the heavy was gonna move in more, but he doesn't, so I just back out. Walk in. Yay. There I really wanted to get at least a sniper because he was kind of sitting in the back. It could have been an easy stab, but I didn't check my back. I knew the soldier was there around me, and I really should have checked my back before decloaking, especially when you're in such a hot position. But nonetheless, we get the cap, but we still have just 1 minute 30, so well, at this point we know that it's kind of GG, but whatever. We tried at least. Just speed it up. At this point I really wanted to at least get an NG, because it's gonna help in securing this position. I see the Pyros moving around him, so I just decide to drop down. Get the ammo pack here. I see they don't have a tele, so I'm just moving in for the sniper. And the speed boost actually allows me to outrun the sentry fire and actually not die. Another amazing thing about this thing, the big iron. There I shouldn't really moved in on the engineer, because he was being heavily watched by their Pyro. But at this point, when you have just 30 seconds left, you kind of try everything. Heavy eating a sandwich on the point blank, nice thing. And at this point I'm just moving in for my final pick, just tapping the cart. This guy's a scout just because it's a really small class that you can hide in the level geometry, in the map geometry, and I just inch my way around the engineer and get a nice stab on him while he was busy being ready for the sentry gun to be hit. And that is the end of the match. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna make another POV on Glassworks. Possibly I'm gonna upload them at the same time because whatever. And thanks for watching. Again, if you like the content, like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. I'm actually almost reached 100 subscribers, so really I like the support you guys have given me, and I'll continue doing stuff. If you really care about my content, I have a Steam group related to that, and you can join it just by clicking in the description. Again, thanks for watching. See ya.